Cash of Hearts. He's a multi-faceted artist who effortlessly blends hip-hop, R&B and afro beats. In his latest project, the artist, also known as Hook, is departing from his earlier work, moving towards a more experimental and assertive sound that incorporates genres like amapiano and drill. The rapper joins us now in studio to tell us more about his EP, Bad Intentions. Cash of Hearts, a very good morning, man. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
How's it going?
I'm good, and yourself? What an intro.
Right.
I feel so special. I'm alive now.
But you are special. You are on Morning Live,
Come on. Shout
Dude.
outs. Shout outs, yeah.
Good to have you on the show, man. Just take us through your background, how it all started musically for you, and, what gave birth to the name Cash of Hearts.
I got to give it to my dad first, because he's been drilling music in me since I was a kid. So that became a drug then, and then it's just been something.
Is it also musical? Is he in the music? You wouldn't say that.
He tries to sing. He can hold a note, but basically that's where it comes from, and I think it started way back in primary school, but professionally, I'm sure it was like after high school in college. That's when I took it professionally. I was like, okay, let's do this. So I've definitely been in the game, and I've got my footsteps to show that. I've been doing it, yeah.
So when did you decide to go pro?
I think it was 2012.
Okay.
2012, 2014. Yeah, 2014 to be exact. Okay. That's when I was like, okay, let's do this thing professionally, and that was the only thing that made sense. I've tried other jobs, but I'm back here. I'm back here all the time. So,
but your heart is in music.
You got it.
And speaking of hearts, I mean, what gave birth to your name, Cash of Hearts?
First of all, the love of money. I love money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got a smile for that.
Look at you beaming. The mere mention of money.
Money, and then also everything I do is literally from the heart. So I just put those together, and that's what I came up with. Also the East God, so shout out to the East.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the East. Much love representing. Just call me Cassius because I'm just great.
Sure. And then you're also known as Hook. Why Hook?
I think my hooks are absolutely impressive, if I may say so myself. And it's something that I've honed along the way. I was never good at hooks starting out, but it's something that I've really, really worked on, and I'm proud to say I'm quite good at it.
Right. I love the fact that, you are your own, you beat your own drum. And I love that about you, Just take us through your creative sound and how you blend your unique kind of music. So
basically, I've stopped writing. So what I do is everything I do is bar for bar. So I'll listen to the beat, it will speak to me, and I'll just gladly speak back to it. So most of the stuff I do is like freestyles. But please don't ask me to freestyle because,
right.
I know it would not make sense, but most of them I just do it bar for bar, and whatever comes out, whether it's R&B, it's hip-hop. But I'm well-rooted in hip-hop, so I must give thanks to that.
And what inspires you to create music?
Good question. What inspires me? I think the willingness to make it, also to connect dots for you. Not just musically, but if you want to be great, don't quit and keep at it. Just keep at it. I must connect the dots for you that whatever you do, just never quit and keep on going, and you'll get there.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. How would you describe your musical genre? Like, how would you define your sound?
I don't necessarily like labels, but I've been labeled genre fluid, so I don't necessarily have like a genre. As I said, the music I do is like bar for bar, whatever the beat says, I'll talk back to it. So I don't really want to box myself in like that. But I just make music, and I hope it's beautiful and it touches you. And it changes your life.
So in short, you are guided by the beat.
Thank you.
For you to take a certain direction.
You know what I'm saying?
So what normally do you write about? I mean, what's your music all about?
So since it's like top of the head, it can be things that are bothering me right now, that have bothered me, manifestations, anything that's basically on top of the head, love, what's going on around in the world, religion, whatever comes to mind. I think with me not writing now, I'm free to express myself whichever way I want.
Got you.
You know, so there's no filter anymore.
Got you.
You know, so that's basically it for me.
Let's now talk about Bad Intentions. Just take us through the process of creating that and how that was for you.
So with Bad Intentions, it was just after I released Rose Petals on the 7th of July. And this one is more like an EP. Rose Petals was the album. This is just an EP. I've just compiled like 7 tracks, 7 slappers. Because on Rose Petals, it was more concept-based, more chilled, you know, and there was not a lot of slappers. But on this one, I just brought bangers and slappers, put them together and called it Bad Intentions. So yeah, the bad guy in me is trying to get out on the mic. That's what Bad Intentions is basically about. So yeah.
And I understand this is your 4th project, right?
Whew, yeah,
So of all the other 3 projects, which one would you say introduced you to the market? Would you say that Bad Intentions reintroduced you, into the industry?
Hard question. But yeah, I think it's giving me life. It's giving me more life to the industry and giving me a new lease and a new breath of fresh air, I guess.
Why so?
Because if you listen to my other projects, this one is quite different. This one is this one is definitely more different compared to the other ones, which were more conceptualized, more R&B, more experimental. This one is also experimental, but I think I'm happy with this one. I can finally say I'm happy. I'm happy with all my projects, all 4 of them. But this one, I'm like, I've got a good feeling about this one. I really went out of my shell for the first time in a long while.
Right. All the best, man. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Do you want to drop handles?
Cash of Hearts Live on IG. Cash of Hearts Live everywhere. It's just Cash of Hearts on Twitter. But Cash of Hearts Live follow. And
All right. All the best, man. And thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much.
Great
it
stuff.
was so great.
Well, that was rapper Cash of Hearts talking to us about his musical journey and latest EP titled Bad Intentions.